So a ladder, here we go. A ladder, as you can see, I have written 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3, depending on how you're looking at it, or 3, 4, 5. But the ladder is actually going up. So just like we're going to go up the rungs of a ladder, we're going to be going up the rungs of this exercise ladder. And so for today, I've picked out, I'm going to let this siren go by, picked out 3 exercises that we are going to work on our ladders with. And so we have a squat, a press, and a row, okay? And so every time we do a squat, press, and a row, the first set is going to be 1 rep. And the second time is going to be 2, and the third time is going to be 3. And then we're going to do 10 swings to keep our heart rate up at an appropriate level to work a little bit of our cardiovascular endurance, but also just keep our heart rate up so we're feeling like we're putting some work in. That perceived value of exercise goes up a little bit when our heart rate stays elevated. And then we're going to do another ladder, so we're going to go back and do another set of 1 squat, 1 press, 1 row, that kind of thing, 2, and then 3, and so on and so forth. We're going to do this 5 times. So ultimately, we're going to be doing 30 reps of every exercise instead of 25. We'll do 50 swings as well. Hey, Mom. So we're going to ultimately end up doing 50 swings and 30 of the other 3 exercises. Now, another variation of a ladder could be a 3, 4, 5. It could be a 2, 4, 6. It's just basically going up in repetitions as you progress, and then once you get to your highest level, the next time through, you drop back down and you climb back up the ladder. For strength purposes, it can be anywhere between, I would say, 1 and 6 reps is going to provide you with some strength benefits. And anywhere between 2 and 6 sets, or 2 and 6 ladders total, will get you there. So today we're actually going to be doing 5, because so it's going to be a little bit similar to a 5x5, except we're doing 6 total reps. And so once I get going, you guys are going to kind of see what I'm talking about here. I'm going to turn this a little bit and get everything set up. So everything is going to be a little bit more chill, because we're going. So the first set is just 1, which is crazy. So you start off with doing just 1 rep of, we're actually going to be going row to an overhead press to a squat. So it's just 1. And then we're going to go to 2, and then 3, and then swings. And we're giving ourselves 4 minutes total to get all of that done. And anything that remains is rest. You just kind of chill. So if you just plow through all of that without resting, the rest of that 4 minutes is yours. If you want to kind of pace yourself a little bit more and just continually go and go and go, you're going to have a little bit more spread out rest that way. So the rest is really up to you, which is awesome. I like going, getting all the 1s done, and then the 2s, and then the 3s, and then my swings, and then resting for the remainder. I like that little chunk of rest, work on my breathing, collect my thoughts, that kind of thing. So if you guys want to follow along, I'm just going to be back here, just chugging along. I'll come in, check on you. I got let's see if I can get some light in here. Oh, there we go. So once again, we're going over ladders. We're working 1s, 2s, and 3s, doing 1 rep of every exercise, then 2 reps, then 3, and then 10 swings, and then we're resting the rest of the 4 minutes. Okay, so total, because we're doing 5 ladders, is going to be a 20-minute workout. And it is going to be it's going to be very sufficient. Okay, you're not going to want to do anything else today. You can, but you're probably not going to want to. You should be huffing and puffing if you got the right weight. I got my heart rate monitor on to try to make sure that I can stay at about 60 to 80% of my max effort. I usually end up at about 60 to 65% on these workouts. So I'm going to get going. Follow along. If you have any questions about ladders or even the 5x5 stuff, please don't hesitate to reach out. I got 26 people, working on the 5x5 program to give me some feedback so I can then, put that program out. It's going to be in tip-top shape. So in about 5 weeks, as people work their way through it, that will probably be released, unless I get some unanimous consensus that the program is fine and I can just release it. So maybe that'll happen and it'll come out earlier. So thanks for following along. Once again, I'm Dr. Mike of Kinetic Potential Physical Therapy, and we're going over some strength ladders today. And I call them chutes and ladders because you do your ladders and then you got these kettlebell swings. You go, oh, shoot. shit, but yeah, chutes and ladders. So I'm gonna get going here. So I got my 1s, 2s, and 3s. All right, so we're starting just with a bent over row, standing over your weights. This can be dumbbells or kettlebells. You're gonna do 1 row. We're doing 1 overhead press, and then we're doing 1 squat. And then we're back down to 2. So there's the first run. 1, 2, 1, 2. Got my squats, and then we got our 3s. So back down, 3 rows, 1, 2, 3. Clean them up and press. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 squats. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going for swings. So we got our 1 rung, our 2, and our 3 rungs. Now 10 swings. Then I'm gonna have about 2 minutes of rest. Make them nice and crisp. Eight, 9, and 10. All right. Yeah, about 2 minutes of rest. So heart rate's chugging along. I'll sit, although I don't encourage you to sit. Encourage you to keep on moving around in between ladders. So we've got 1 ladder done. Our ladders today are just 1s, 2s, and 3s. Now, oftentimes when I'm doing these, I'm in my flow of, okay, I'm gonna do these ladders for about a month. I'll actually do 1 day a week of 1, 2, 3. 1 day a week of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 day a week of 1, 2, 3, 5. And I'll usually stick with about 5 sets of that. Maybe as I progress, the first week will be 3 sets of all those, second week 4 sets, third week 5. Build my way back up, 4 set, I'll stick with 5 again. It's very modifiable, but if you stay in these set and rep ranges, guess what? You're gonna get stronger as long as you have the right weight. That 60 to 80% of your 1 rep max is gonna be huge. Hey, Patty. So we've got about 50 seconds left. I'm gonna start working my way through my second rung of 1s and 2s and 3s. Keeping it really simple today, just so I can introduce things. And these exercises, the row, the overhead press, and the squat, very simple, not easy, simple though. And you can make these basically any single exercise that you want. You just have to pick your goals and give yourself the right sets and reps. All right, so we're working on ladder number 2. We got bent over rows first. Okay, gotta make sure I have the same weights here. We got 10 seconds left. 1 row, 1 press, 1 squat, 2 rep, 2, and then 3. Here we go. 1 row, 1 press, 1 squat. Back to the row. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 2 squats. Down to 3, or up to 3, excuse me. We're doing laps. 1, 2, 3. Anytime if I need to rest, I can take it because I have so much time to do these. I'm giving myself 4 minutes to do every round. Okay, now 10 swings. Woo. This is the chute part, or the chutes and ladders. All right. Oh, boy. It's been a long day. Oh, a couple more people have joined. Hey guys, we're doing chutes and ladders. Ladders just progressively going up in reps for every round. And then the shoot part is, oh shoot, I gotta do some kettlebell swings. Get my heart rate up, break a little sweat, make my perceived rate of exertion a little bit higher for my session. All right. And I got about 1 minute left to rest, maybe a little bit more. Nice work, Dad. Love Emerson. Yeah. She's probably grunted pretty hard over there. Got about a minute left. Then we got our third ladder of 5 today. If I really wanted to, say I'm exhausted, or it's a light training day, haven't had a lot to eat, maybe I didn't sleep well, something like that. 3 sets is fine. 3 ladders of 3, plenty. If it's 18 reps, any session, you pick the right weight, you've done enough. It's a lot. Erica, Christine Photo, thanks for joining. I got 30 seconds left of rest. I think I'm actually cutting myself short, maybe a minute. Got to do a little bit better this time. I'm checking the clock. It's all right. It's all good. Keeps my heart rate going. Got 15 seconds. We're working our way through our third ladder. Once again, this workout should take only about 20 minutes. Another way to pack in a lot of work, just like the 5x5 program. All right, here we go. 1 row, 1 press, 1 squat. 2 rows, 2 presses, 2 squats. And over to the 3s. 3 presses. I fall into that camp of not sleeping well last night. Oh, okay. 10 swings. Okay, about 1:45. 2 more rungs. 2 more ladders, excuse me. Whew. There you go, Liz, you gotta do this. 20 minutes. 2 weights. Oh man, simple, not easy. Here we go. Oh man. This is gonna be posted to my Instagram when I finish. Eventually, one day, it'll go up to my YouTube. Got a little backlog there of editing. Been a little bit busy on the work front. All right. So we got 1 minute left, I think. Maybe I missed a minute. That's all right. All right. So we got 2 more ladders to go of 5. So we've already done 3 of 1 on the first rung, 2, and then 3. Once again, if say your weights are a little bit light, you're like, oh, I could do this forever. Bump it up to 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, somewhere in that range. If that's the case, and you could go even more for 6, then you're gonna have to just do more ladders to get yourself more tired. And you can do this up to 8 ladders. I'd say is a pretty good number. But you can also increase the rungs, where you go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or you could go 1 through 6 if you've got the time. And I'm giving myself 4 minutes to do the work and to rest per ladder. All right, we got ladder number 4 here. 1, and then 2, and then 3. Okay, here we go. 1 row. 1 press. 1 squat. 2. 2 presses. 2 squats. And 3. tired. Okay, 10 swings. Not that my heart rate needs elevating. Good lockout on your swing. And 10, all right. Whew. Almost 2 minutes of rest this time. Oh man. All I got is one ladder left. My 20 minutes of fun is over. That's wild. We're flying, you guys. Whew. Ah. So unlike the 5x5 where you do every exercise in serial, you get to kind of rest your rows and rest your presses and rest your squats, rest a little bit longer while you do the other work, almost like a very quick circuit. Got a minute left. I'm gonna milk it. Thanks for joining in on this Monday. I know it's maybe a little late out there. Oh man. Some of you guys on the East Coast, but thanks for joining in. Learn a little bit about ladders. Whew. Oh, thanks Debbie. Oh man, okay, got 30 seconds left. We got our last ladder left. I'm doing 5 ladders of 1, 2, 3s. Next week, maybe I'll throw something different. Maybe we'll do unilateral work. We'll have ourselves a blast of working one side of our body than the other. Who knows? That's just an option. There's so much stuff we can do so we can get strong, resilient, reduce our chances of hurting, become more capable throughout our daily life. And then you get to see me a little bit less in person. Maybe you just do these programs, do these workouts. You don't have to go see your local PT. Because really, who wants to get beat up by a guy like me? Whew. One more. Okay, and we're on to 2s. 1, 2. I got a little bit more time because I still have all those 4 minutes. Except this is my last ladder. I got a little bit of time. I'm going to take it. Towel off my hands. Whew. All right, last rung, a rung of 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 overhead presses. Switch these up. Here we go. Okay, 3 squats. 1, 3. Okay, 10 swings. I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Oh man. That's it. That's our ladder for the day. Okay, so instead of doing 5 exercises like the 5x5, we did 4. We did more reps. Pace was a little higher. I'm gonna take my heart rate monitor off here. Hold on with me. Bear with me. All right. Give me a better sense of how my heart was beating during all that. Something tells me I was about 65%, maybe 70 today. Those weights were a little on the higher side. I'm glad I picked 1, 2, 3. But I loved showing you guys a different option. Maybe next week I'll drop the weight down. It will do 3s, 4s, and 5s. We'll do unilateral work, something. There's just so many options for this stuff. But all of it, as long as we're using the right sets, reps, principles, the right weight, that kind of thing, you can only get stronger. If you're not using the right weight, you're not gonna get stronger, you're kind of gonna spin your wheels, you're not gonna get results, you're not even, you're not gonna gain muscle mass if you wanna do that, if you're not using the right weight. You're not gonna gain strength if you're not using the right sets, reps, weight, that kind of thing. So that's why I'm doing these, introduce you guys to the right principles. They're sound, they're time tested, they're science tested, all that stuff. Hey Shayla. And they work. It's the beauty of it, they work. And kind of like the 5x5 with the ladders, depending on how much rest you give yourself, your heart rate's gonna get elevated. Not only are you gonna get stronger, you're gonna work on your cardiovascular endurance. You can maybe cut out some of that pounding on the pavement, being hunched over on the bike, or reducing your bone density in the pool. All of those things are negative side effects of typical, traditional cardiovascular exercises. Those things can be detrimental to our health, while doing something like this, getting stronger, we're working on our bone density, we're working on good posture, we're working on getting stronger. It only elevates your abilities throughout your day. Okay, it's not gonna crush you, because I just did 30 reps of squats, rows, and presses, and to do only, that's 90 reps total of all those exercises, plus 50 kettlebell swings, so 140 reps to keep my heart rate elevated for 25 minutes, 24, 20 minutes, whatever I'm at now. And by doing that, I did only 140 reps total compared to 1,500 rep steps in every mile that most people run. Think about that. That is a tenth of the amount of work to keep my heart rate up for what would be, if I'm running an 8-minute mile, 3 miles. So looking at the difference of 5,600 reps versus 140, that's drastic, the amount of stress that's put on, the less stress that's put on your body by doing something like this. So consider it. The way in which you lift your weights can not only make you stronger and more resilient, it can reduce the amount of stress that's on your joints, that's on your body, while still providing you with the cardiovascular benefits of running, swimming, or biking. Hey Gretchen, hey Katrina. I'm gonna be posting this to my Instagram and YouTube, like I said. So if you want to follow along a little bit later, just grab 2 medium weights. And start off by educating you guys a little bit about what ladders are, how they can benefit you guys. And then I get right into it with my own. It took me 20 minutes to do. I got 5 rounds of 1, 2, 3 rungs on those ladders. And man, I feel wiped. I'm good. I'm gonna go eat a big dinner and call it a day, get some good sleep. So guys, thank you so much. Once again, my name is Dr. Mike Scott of Kinetic Potential Physical Therapy. It is my goal to not only provide you with solutions for when you hurt, but my main goal in everything I do is to make sure that you never have to come and see me. So you can help yourself, but also prevent any of these injuries by working things smartly, soundly, and getting strong, resilient, and capable in your everyday life. So if you have any questions, reach out to my direct messages or email me at kineticpotentialpt@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to get back to you as soon as I can. It's usually about a day or so give me a minute. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Next week, I'm going to be doing more strength work. It will probably be another form of ladders for those of you guys who missed it. So thanks for tuning in. Drink your water, eat your vegetables, get your sleep, and get your movement. And last of all, reach out to a loved one that you haven't talked to in a while. And I will see you guys next week. All right, thanks for following along.